Hello friends, my name is Stan and I am a published instructor on Udemy. Most of you who are regular in this group would know me already, as I spend a lot of time here every day since I joined Udemy. I have learned a lot from here myself. A few of you have also taken my only course. Yes, I have just one course on Udemy so far and I am working on my second one right now. My course is completely created using whiteboard animation and this is what I am going to talk about today in this short video. If any one of you are thinking of using whiteboard animation for your courses, I am sure these tips that I am going to discuss in this video will help you immensely. So, what is whiteboard animation? Whiteboard animation is used to make explainer videos where you talk about one topic and explain it using animation. Mostly you will see a hand holding a pen or a pencil and writing text and drawing images on a whiteboard. Well, you might have understood by now what it is looking at this very explainer video. This is the basic in layman's words. I have used Sparkle's VideoScribe to build my course. There are other options available too, and one of those is Powtoon, and I liked it very much as well. Check out all the various options that are available in the market right now. You can take their free trials and get acquainted with the software and choose the one which suits you the best. Now, if you ask me, I can make an entire course on whiteboard animation. But this is probably not the right time or stage. In this video, I'll quickly tell you about the process that I followed while making my course. Then I'll share some best practices and I'll end it with some positives and some negatives of using whiteboard animation. Sounds good? Let's start with the process. The first step that I take after I have chosen the topic or lecture to work on is to write the script. I use Microsoft Word to write my script. It helps in highlighting grammatical errors and fixing the odd spelling mistakes as well. I love it, but you can choose whatever you like. Once I'm done, I rehearse the script a few times and record my audio. I have a Blue Snowball Ice microphone which is just fine for course creation, I guess. It is a cardioid microphone and it records whatever is said just in front of it. I recorded all my lectures using Audacity. Audacity helps me in editing the audio and enhancing it quickly. I export the audio to MP3 format before moving to the next step. The third step is when actually I open VideoScribe and start designing the animation. Now, when I say I design animation, I actually put the various text and images in sequence on the whiteboard. My script comes in handy here as I know what it is that I am speaking and I can use appropriate text and images to explain that concept. So I put the content one by one until I reach the end of the script. Once done, I import the audio and go on with syncing it with the text, images and animations that I have already designed. I just have to match the timing. Now, I cannot just tell you how exactly you can sync the animation and the audio in this short video, but one thing that I can tell you is that you need to play around with the length of the animation, the wait time once the animation is done, and the time when it transitions to the next content. Needless to say that you can only better it with practice, and it is no rocket science. It's very easy. If you practice, you can do it very well. Once the audio is synced, I do a magic step. I remove the audio and export the silent animation video in MP4 format. Yes, I do not export the two together because it takes a little more than 1,000 years to export a 5 minutes clip on my computer. If you have a better computer, I'm sure it will be faster. The last step in my process is stitching everything together and add those special graphics and background music in a video editor. Well, I have used Camtasia for most of my videos, but I'm also liking Filmora of late. To create this video, I have used okay, so we're done with the process. Let's talk about some best practices. I would recommend you to use a script if you are using whiteboard animation. It can go wrong in case of impromptu recordings if you are not 100% sure and confident using the tool. Save scribes in a folder dedicated to your course. Like in VideoScribe, while saving the scribe, you can choose to create a new folder. You may want to do that and name your scribes like section 01, lecture 02, etc. The process would be similar in Powtoon or other software apps as well. Do a short video first, end to end, to get yourself accustomed with the entire process. You will find your own ways to improvise, and those will actually help you when you produce your lectures. Do one lecture at a time. Do not record the entire course and then sit to make animation for all the lectures together. Doing one by one will give you a sense of satisfaction from completion and also help you learning a few things from your mistakes and improving those in the next videos. I'm sure you know what I mean. The more practice you do, the better. I would suggest you to create a few videos for your YouTube channel before starting off with the production of your course. This will help you to get better with the craft and also have some content ready even before you start promoting your course on YouTube. If your lecture is getting very lengthy, like more than 8 or 10 minutes, think of dividing it into two parts while designing the animations and exporting them. Later, you can stitch these two together using a video editing software like Camtasia, Filmora, Adobe Premiere or Final Cut in Mac, etc. Keep these tips in mind, this will help. Let's look at the pros and cons of using whiteboard animation for your course lectures. Let's talk about the positives first. The most important positive point for this type of course content is that the explainer videos are more exciting and interactive than mere slideshows. Even though I am fond of PowerPoint, I do not like to watch slideshows for hours. If you are teaching concepts in your course, whiteboard animation is the best method of explaining those to the students, I feel. I myself find this a very exciting and attractive way of delivery. Biggest negative is the costly and hardware hungry software. But if this is what you want to do, you need to invest in both the sectors. Videos might get monotonous and boring sometimes. I got to know from students' feedback and I agree that it can sound a little monotonous if you have long courses built only using whiteboard animations. So feel free to add a few talking heads or PowerPoint slides or even image slideshows in between so that the student does not feel bored. Another way of production may be making the whiteboard animation first and then do a voiceover, but I have not tried it, so I'm not sure of that. If you try, let me know how it went and I would love to see the output. So that's all in this video. I hope it helped the instructors, both new and old, who are thinking of making courses using whiteboard animation. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask and I'm sure you will get those answered in time. All the best for your course creation. And before I end, some words of advice which I have learned from this group itself. Whatever mode of delivery you choose, do not procrastinate and do not wait to get perfect before actually making the lectures. As I said before in the group, perfection is a myth and done is better than perfect. So push yourself towards completing the course Go step by step. Even baby steps are fine, but take those steps. We all do mistakes. Mistakes are part of the game. You can always come back and modify your lectures and improve them later on. Share your test videos with everyone here and get timely feedback. Wish you all the best again. Have fun and happy teaching. Cheers.